Record. All right, everyone. Your host, Cy Smith, coming to you. Want to talk about innovation and bureaucracy. And for those who don't know, bureaucracy is what our institutions use to make sure that both sides are being heard. It's necessary evil because if you are conservative and you view your tax dollars being spent a certain way, you want to make sure that your view is heard on your money. And if you're a liberal, you want to use your money a certain way. So bureaucracy allows for there to be no quick moves to take place so that both sides' views can be heard. And ultimately, whatever is done in some form of a compromise. And that's my polite way of describing it. The raw reality is, especially in the U.S., this bureaucracy is stifling innovation, is stifling progress because of the constant everyone wanting to be heard. So in this video here, I'm about to walk you through the innovative approach that we've taken to turn our neighborhoods around. And so we're going to start right here with this slide here. And I'm going to while we're on here, I'm going to see if I can go live on my phone as well so I can see what you guys are seeing. So, anyway, what you're about to look at right now, let me do double share screen here so that way I can see with you guys. Okay, here we go, right here. All right, we're going to give the computer a few seconds here to find itself. Um, I'm gonna walk through some parts of it, but once the computer is ready, you'll be able to see it visually with me. So anyway, what we've done because we understand the shape Black communities are in, and what that means is so many opinions, so many views on what needs to happen to come together and turn our neighborhoods around. And really, our feelings and emotions are a distraction. There's some fundamental things that's not happening that should happen, and the fundamental things boils down to how we are structured, how we are aligned, how we are in position to communicate and work with each other. What do I mean by that? If you have on one block, you got five nurses on that block. Structurally, you got a lot of skill sets from nursing, but no one on the block besides them five people know CPR. On the next block, you got five children that want to become nurses. Structurally, this doesn't make sense that we have veteran nurses, children that want to be nurses, and they don't know each other. So that's what I mean by not being structurally in position to turn our neighborhoods around. And that's what we do. That's our strong suit. Just created this circle so that we have something we can look at. And inside the circle represents some of our professions. um, if you look at the top, it says first Wednesday. First Wednesday. So we took every Wednesday and we said, let's focus on Wednesdays with buying black. Just like Chinatown, just like Little Italy, just like Greek Town. What if we spent money internally like other groups do so that our culture and way of life can have some economic sustainability if we keep our money in house or a good portion of our money in house. So that's what the Wednesday $60 at the top. That's $5 a month. That's what we're asking everyone on the business side. If you see your business here, we're talking to you, not to the average residents. This is to business people. If you see your name on this list or any of the other Wednesday lists, we're saying, can you set aside $5 a month so that you can spend that with another black business minimum? All right. So in this first Wednesday, we're trying to unite together, get an agreement with these professions: barbers, dentists, doctors, funeral homes, landscapers, lounges, accountants, massage therapists, movers, to agree to talk to each other, support each other, be there for each other. On this grid you're looking at right here, we went as far as to say, let's commit to the $60 a year, $5 a month. And every month that you see in red, that's the month we want everyone to send their money to that profession. So, because this month is November, based on this first Wednesday group, you see November there next to lounges. So what we're saying is, can the landscapers send they $5 to lounges? Can the funeral homes send they $5 to lounges? Can the barbers send they $5 to lounges? Accountants. Now, some may say, well, what is that going to do? What we are doing with the $60, meaning your cap is 60 a year, but you're gonna have your turn when the money is coming to you. When the money is coming to you. So if you are a barber, you say, man, why this month I'm sending $5 to the lounge? Because in January the lounge is gonna send $5 to you. And why is the big question? The reason this is important is because number one, we have isolated ourselves and we've allowed ourselves to be cut off from each other. This allows you to know each other. This allows us to circulate with each other. And as we get more people to do it, that dollar amount becomes more substantial and it can really start making a difference. So, the key reason to do this is to know each other and begin to circulate money with each other. We keep it real low so that you have flexibility to do way more, but at least do the minimum is what we're saying. So that's what this is. I want to go through the other ones so you guys can see each one. This is the next one here. So that was the accountants, barbers. Here, week two. This is the second Wednesday group. This is beauty supply. Uh, and we have quite a few black beauty supply stores. As you can see, and I didn't talk about it in the last one, October is when beauty supply stores will receive money from the rest of this group. But you see, beauty supply stores are asked to help out financially third graders. So if all these businesses in group two pool their money together and support the beauty supply store in October, that beauty supply store is going to feel good about blacks coming together, helping each other, and that beauty supply store would then donate and support third grade awards. See how what this does? It creates circulation. It creates a reason to interact with each other. So beauty supply stores, car washes, cellular phone stores, cleaners, daycares, gas stations, landlords, liquor stores, nail salons, realtors, you guys, if you're any of these professions, you guys will take turns with everyone sending $5 a month to each other, and the months are in red. So again, that's when you receive the money, but every month that's when you're putting $5 into one of these different businesses. We think this is innovative. We think this is totally outside the box thinking. It allows us to share and take turns being on the stage, getting the money from everyone, and no one is left out. So that's week two group. Let me go down now to week three group so you guys can see week three group. All right, this is week three. So under week three, and it looks like, okay, let's go to week one. Sorry about that. So this is week one. All right, all apparel. So if you make shirts, sell shirts, hoodies, whatever, uh, every uh, October and every December, money is going to come your way through these industry leaders. Beauticians, if you do hair, every March and September, money is going to come your way from these other black businesses. Every April, chefs. Then we have DJs. Every June, you're getting money from everywhere. All entertainers in July, you're getting money from everywhere. Restaurants, every February and August, you're getting money from everywhere. Seamstress and tailors, every January. Travel agents, every May and November. Now, some people will say, well, why I gotta wait? Keep in mind what we're doing here. Each of these businesses and entrepreneurs are already finding a way to make it now, or they may be almost about to close down. Here we come saying we're going to create a new structure so that we can be there for each other, and we're going to start out small and grow bigger. For each one of these, from chefs, Birmingham, Alabama manages our chefs all over the nation. So each one of these professions have a national base that can pull together the chefs from all over this country to help if need be. We don't want to be doing that too often because then you cry wolf, people start ignoring you. So the key is for you to know this is your local group. We're trying to get you guys to pull together $5 a month. We send it to each other, business to business support, not to mention the customers coming in and supporting you, but then you got a national component too. If there was a big need that we needed to call on the rest of the nation, chefs or DJs to come together for you, we could. That's the point. We building that capacity. Then the last Wednesday represents all the auto mechanics. They're linked to seventh graders. Every August is their payout. Book authors, they're linked to 11th graders. Every May is their payout. Um, uh, Bricklayers, fourth graders every November. Electricians have 11th graders. Every February is their payout. Plumbers have 12th graders. Every June they get their payout. Look at what we're doing. We're saying no matter what your profession is, let's get you into the mix where you got local support and you got national support. This is why when we go door to door, it makes such a big difference because us going door to door means we're getting to know people who we wouldn't know if we didn't go door to door. So this is a perfect example of that. Let me blow this up so you guys can see it. So this there was a shooting on 71st and Ashland, not that far away from here. When we go after the shooting, when we go door to door, we are asking each person behind the door, do you have a kindergartner through 12th grader? And if you do, we're giving you this piece of paper. We're saying from now on, your kindergartner will have daycare supporting them, some entertainer, some painter, some veterinarian. If you have a seventh grader in the house, you're going to be linked with an Air Force person, auto mechanic, an engineer, entrepreneur, journalist, roofer. So ultimately, what we're doing is we're saying every time we talk to our community, we're going to ascertain, we're going to get some information that's going to allow us to organize it and align it with people already in that arena, and they get to come together and further what they care about. That's the beauty. And that's why I don't get caught up in the negatives happening in Black America with the murders, with the hopelessness, because we know just by talking, we're going to be able to pull people together where they want to be. And with everyone donating and contributing their $12 and loose change, then we got budgets so people can travel and do what they have to do so that they can be all that they can be. Last piece is this name your four, the name your four. So this here is how we hold each other accountable. The name your four is based on every Wednesday being boycott day. Don't spend no money with outsiders who don't care about our conditions. No different than Chinatown, Greek town, Italy. So here in the big yellow boxes, you put the name, phone number, address of the black business. It's four of them. It's 4 Wednesdays a month. So even if you just do one each month, each Wednesday, it's 4 Wednesdays, you should meet this quota. If you don't meet the quota, that's really, really reflective of you because we can, or we hope that we circulate money with our own kind. On the left are some examples on where you could have circulated your money, you just didn't remember. So you got hair, you got health, car, you got food, fun, any of those arenas that'll help jar your memory so you can log your four. So when we get all of these businesses up front, all of these businesses to start circulating $5 every month to a different business, they get to name them businesses at one of their four because they are financially helping another black business. So that's it, you guys. I wanted to come on here and get this recorded so we can later play it back and educate people. But I wanted you guys to know this is innovative, it's outside the box thinking, and it puts us in a grand position to turn our neighborhoods around. A K through 12th grader in all our jurisdictions is going to feel good because they know they got 40, 50 some professions supporting them. That's a good feeling. Phone number is 312, area code 312-405-8844. That's 312-405-8844. We it at this point it all boils down to releasing the loose change and the $12 a year. When people do those two things, release the loose change and $12 a year, it's lights out. The structure is solid, you guys. Peace.